Beneath the quiet hills of Pennsylvania, there's a fire that never died. For more than 60 years, it has burned, unseen, unstoppable, and almost forgotten. This isn't a legend. This is the true story of Centralia, the town that destroyed itself. It began in 1962. A group of local firefighters were clearing trash from an abandoned coal pit at the edge of town. To get rid of the waste faster, they lit it on fire. Just a simple blaze, nothing unusual. But below that garbage pit was an entrance to the old coal mines that stretched for miles underneath the town. The flames slipped through the cracks, down into the tunnels, where tons of coal still lay waiting. By the time anyone realized, the fire had already spread underground, feeding on the oxygen, feeding on the coal, and it never went out. In the following years, strange things began to happen. Smoke started rising from the ground, streets cracked open, the smell of sulfur filled the air. The temperature beneath the surface was hot enough to melt steel. People complained of headaches, dizziness, their basements filled with carbon monoxide. The government sent engineers to check the fire. They drilled holes, pumped concrete, tried to block it off. Nothing worked. Every time they thought it was contained, the fire had already spread somewhere else underground. Centralia was burning from the inside out. In 1981, the fire finally showed its true face. A 12-year-old boy named Todd Domboski was playing in his backyard when the ground beneath him suddenly opened up, a sinkhole 15 meters deep, spewing smoke and heat. He barely survived. That was the moment the world noticed Centralia again and realized it was too late. Officials declared the town unsafe. The government offered to relocate every family. Houses were demolished one by one. The zip code was erased. Maps stopped showing Centralia entirely. Today, only a few people remain. The rest, gone. Where there were once neighborhoods, there are now empty roads covered in graffiti and smoke vents that never stop breathing. Beneath them, the fire still burns through miles of abandoned coal seams. Some scientists say it could burn for another 200 years. Centralia isn't just a town that died. It's a warning of how something small, something careless, can create a wound that never heals. This was DRAK FILTER, where forgotten stories resurface. Subscribe before the next one fades back into the dark.